Welcome to Deeply Disgusting. And today we're going to discuss, we're going to react to one of my favorite YouTubers, Only the Family. Subscribe to him, like and subscribe to him. He's a good YouTuber. It's a good documentarian, I'm going to say that. But we're going to react to the death of THF BAYZOO, gangster from Chicago. If y'all don't know who that is, that means you wasn't in the Chicago mix, which is okay. It's fine. That means you was living a regular suburban life. But let me tell you, this guy, this THF BAYZOO, he's one of those dudes in the hood you didn't want to really be on his bad side. I could tell. I could tell. And you know what else I could tell? He's from around my era. I tell a lot of these kids nowadays, it's not too many of y'all around that's like us. We had a different DNA, you know? But with that said, let's see what happened to the young brother.
06, Warline, OTF the family, even my barber. Like I'ma tell on my man, they ain't never have enough evidence. Tell them free zoo out they can. I call aim.
Hey, King Von, what's up, gang? You already know I be coming, man.
So what you on, bro? We finna tee the streets up.
Yeah, I see you drop the.
And the dude have a strong voice too. You heard his voice in that intro to King Von? He had a voice. He had a voice that people could follow. I could tell.
Song beat the body or whatever. That's what bro right here. Zoo.
Yeah. Featuring Zoo in front of me and Zoo in front of Beat the Body.
Real members, man. Official made it out this shit. You know how that shit go.
So where y'all get the concept of that song from? As far as
I was real life, you know? That's what happened.
What the hell kind of question is that? What do you mean where they got the concept from? They beat the body. These dudes body people for a living. They body people for a living. See, it was a time when the hood when dudes got bodied for like drugs, like money blocks. But now, it's just like a video game.
I ain't no shit. I see you, Chuck. I ain't Chuck. I'm outside. No, you ain't outside.
This is BAYZOO on like a FaceTime with like one of his ops. And look at the wordplay. Like, listen to the chemistry. Like, look how these dudes, they play with life. Like, it's like, bro, you act like nobody like had to hold your big ass head for 9 months in a belly and had to feed your ugly ass, take your ugly ass to school, and now you're an adult. Now you don't even appreciate life.
In the crib. I mean, somebody crib, but I've just been outside. Man, you don't even drink, man. You're a kid. Stop acting like you really drinking, man. I'm trying to catch your ass drunk.
What did you consider respect? We on live with them kicking it with
You're
them?
on live, and it was just like, you know, you were kind of talking to each other, but there were other moments where it felt like you respected him.
I did. I ain't gonna sit there and fly and flex like they be saucing Melly up. That's what I Melly up. Like, yeah, they be putting emphasis on shit, but I let them do what they do, gang. I ain't here to say nobody or not. You feel me? It is what it is. But
Ooh. Ooh. Did y'all see that chopper? Did y'all see the chopper that? Ooh, I could feel it. It's like right here on my side. Like, oh, sometimes you watch videos like this and it's like when you come from a certain era, it's like that you just go back in the past. Like, it's traumatizing. It's traumatizing to be from a hood. Anybody will tell you the hood is fun. Yes, it's fun when you're a young kid. But when you become an adult, you realize, like, I have been traumatized. To this day, I can't even sleep. I'm up all day long. You know, it's certain things that never leave us. You know, look how this guy got gunned down. Did y'all see the size of the chopper with the dude that was holding with the gray hoodie? Did y'all see that? Like, how can you do that to each other? How can you know those little tiny metal balls are going into flesh and ripping through somebody's organs? How can you even go to sleep at night knowing you did something like that, and the person have little babies at home waiting on him?
All right, GSW 4 times. All right, 10-4. They're just going to be a real one.
Yo, he kept shooting. Did y'all see how long this guy was shoot? He kept shooting. Like, is it really that serious? Is it really that serious? Is this clout or is this really beef? That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
We are conquered.
Fam, imagine this. You spend half your life around guns, money, and music, but only one of them really saves you. You make it out the city, beat a murder charge, see your brother blow up in the music industry, and think maybe, just maybe, you finally outran the life you came from. But in this world, fam, ain't no such thing as outrunning it. Because when you live by it, you die by it. It ain't just me saying that, or you, the rapper we talk about today.
He ain't lying. He's not lying. Yo, he ain't lying. Only the family ain't lying. The family TV, he ain't. Listen, when you live by it, you die by it. When you live by it, you die by it. If you think you gonna not die by it, you are living in a fantasy. You're like the Democrat Party. You're living in a world of imagination. Because I'm going to tell you, you're going to die by the gun. Now, this guy, he got so lucky. I mean, his luck is like, what? He should have played the lotto. The guy beat multiple murders, I heard. He beat multiple murders. You know, Chicago have so much murders, so the courts are flooded. They beat multiple murders. Prosecutor don't got time. His homeboy got rich. They was able to travel the world. They was able to touch a mill. Maybe he didn't have a mill himself, but he if he would have made the right moves and he would have guided King Von and probably stayed more close to him, like, yo, let me make sure, maybe things would have been different. You know?
Already knew that.
Yeah, they say like 33, folks. I'm down for the trenches, man. They know this. That's how I go. Live by the gun, die by the gun. For sure. I know that already. I ain't so saying whatever you got coming.
Look at his face. He dead serious. He dead. Y'all think this man ain't serious? He dead serious. Dead ass. But you know, we all serious and can hold a serious face, but nobody really want to die, man. Nobody really wants to die. We all want to live. The man came out the mall with shopping bags. You didn't think he had on his mind. He didn't even notice them running up to him. So he was in deep thought. You didn't think he was thinking about what he was gonna do later on. That tells you that the man wanted to live. You didn't think he had something in the bag for one of his kids? Waiting to like get it home to them? That means he wanted to live. He wanted to live.
Whatever you got coming to you. I swear to God, don't be sad. I heard a lot of y'all ass, but my son, I know what's coming to me. Y'all just gotta get there. You ain't just say stop a criminal.
Now, what if I told you that the same man who once stood beside Lord Durk and King Von in one of the most talked about murder cases to ever come out of Atlanta just became the last one gone? Technically, we're talking about THF BAYZOO, one of the most respected and some say
That's a gangster photo. That photo is gangster. I ain't gonna lie. That photo is gangster. I ain't gonna lie. Where is that? Let me see if I can go back to it. Well, I missed it, but that listen.
Say fear names that come out of Chicago's South Side, connected to OTF 600 and Lamron, a man who not long ago was still fighting his own battles, going live with his opposition, having footage of him getting into altercations in jail, and standing tall through every rumor, every headline, and every court date. But within the last 24 hours, everything changed. Late last night, social media lit up with reports that THF BAYZOO had been gunned down. Clips and comments started to fly. Some saying he was fighting for his life, others saying
dead at 35. Y'all know 35 in hood years, he's like 65. Y'all know that? THF BAYZOO was 65 years old in hood years. When you survive to that age, that's like, wow. I know when he turned 29, he was like, whoa. Wow. How did I get here?
it was all a lie. But by the next morning, it was confirmed that THF BAYZOO was gone. And when I seen the confirmation myself, I figured it was only right to tell his story, pay our respects, and hopefully somebody watching this learns from the road he took. Because his life, fam, is a mirror of what the streets give and what they take away. Now, before we get into deep detail about this, there's already speculation that this may be tied to 2 stolen watches, already belonging to a Chicago rapper who once moved close with OTF. That's something we covered about a month ago. I'll leave the link in the bio. But as of right now, that's just speculation. But what we do know, and what we always said on this channel, in the streets, there's no such thing as forgiving, especially when a body drops. So until that's confirmed, it could be anybody behind it. So in this video, we're gonna go over who THF BAYZOO really was, according to public records, the cases that followed his name, his connections to Lord Durk and King Von, his arrest at Lord Durk's mansion, and what led up to his final night that ended it all. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember.
Yo, look at these dudes. These dudes is... It don't matter how much y'all think these dudes are so idolized and so gangster and all this and all that. At the end of the day, a lot of these dudes are really clowns. And I'm not talking directly to this dude. I mean, this dude is from my era. I mean, hold up. We got to park the brakes. But I'm talking about a lot of look like clowns. Y'all come out of jail all happy like y'all won the Olympics. But the only Olympics you're winning is the loser Olympics.
Remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it.
Like, comment, and subscribe. You heard him, right? I like when he say that. He said, yo, I don't give you the angle. I just give you the story.
Really understand THF BAYZOO? You got to understand the era he came up in. We talking early 2010 Chicago. The height of what the world will later call the drill era. You had Chief Keef putting the sound on the map, Lord Durk and Lord Reese catching national attention, and young sets from every block trying to make a name off music, street reputation, or both. BAYZOO wasn't new to that life. He was one of the older...
Look at King Von, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about y'all out there, but I still listen to a King Von's album. I listen to it like religion, and when I'm in some type of mood, I'll be like, yo, let me put my King Von on, man. Oh, y'all, nigga.
Figures from THF set, short for Trigger Happy Family. Some consider him a chief of THF. THF wasn't just some rap crew. They was known in the streets. They go by THF 46. It's allegedly a set of mainly black disciples, but also with some gangster disciples. The exact territory of THF 46 is large, ranging from 44th to 48th, Cottage Grove to Lake Park. You see, back then, the younger guys like King Von, D-Thing, and Lord Durk looked up to people like Zoo, the ones who survived before the world even knew what drill music was. He was known to pop out.
You see, he's from the era before the drill era, like the early late 90s, early 2000s. You know, he's from that era when dudes was getting murdered, when Chicago was 500-600 bodies a year. And then drill era came in and the kids started to, you know, do like TikTok dances.
Out in the trenches, show love to the youngins, but at the same time, he had that street credibility you couldn't fake. Now, before THF BAYZOO name became global, he had his first major public beef that was known outside the city. And it was with none other than 051 Melly, one of the most well-known and unpredictable figures from the Chicago 051 Young Money.
Yo, it's so crazy how they killed this guy. It's so crazy how they killed this guy. And it shows you that being in these gangs, you're literally signing your death certificate. You're signing it. You know when they cut your body open, and they figure out how you die, at the end, after the autopsy, is somebody there that signs. They signs your death certificate, but you do it just join a gang.
Says that tension between THF and 051 had been bubbling for years, but with multiple losses on both sides. When Melly started dissing Zoo and members close to OTF publicly, Zoo responded and went viral. Now before we hear that viral live from THF, BAYZOO, and 051 Melly, I want to talk about one of the murders that happened before that live that made it go viral. See, back in 2015, 051 Melly had got shot in the foot. He even tweeted about it, saying my effing hurt so bad, man. And he also posted a picture of his foot. Now, it was rumored that it was a bag on his head from his opposition. And the person that allegedly shot him in his foot was a 15-year-old who went by the name of THF Raheem. But unfortunately, back in May of 2015, Raheem Dameron, aka THF Raheem, was gunned down at around 8:15 p.m., leaving a Golden Fish and Chicken restaurant and walked
15 years old dead. 15-year-old dead. The man in the picture, the little boy in the picture, like he a grown man when he's supposed to be playing with toys. The hood will have you all confused. You don't know if you like 15 or 51. The hood will have you thinking that you're 51 at 15. And y'all from the hood, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Walking near 45th Street and Cottage Grove Avenue with 4 other 14 and 15-year-old boys and other witnesses when 4 or 5 shots were fired from a silver sedan, leaving him DOA. May Raheem rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Later that month, a 051 affiliate was arrested. Arias Fitch, 20 years old at the time. He was arrested on the 6900 block of South Paxson Avenue and was charged with first-degree murder. Now, he ended up telling.
Now, you have a 15-year-old that got murdered by a 20-year-old. So he's 20. He has to spend the rest of his life in jail because he murdered, not in self-defense, he murdered a 15-year-old because they was in a gang. Sad.
He was later released in 2023 and result of that. And that was one of many murders. And I figure I'd tell you that so you can get some clarity on why that live went viral. And before I play this live, I'll tell you another fun fact. THF Raheem was cousins with FBG Duck. He was at the funeral alongside THF BAYZOO. And we all know THF BAYZOO was connected to Lil Durk and 300. So people were saying the connection there was kind of weird. But check out this live.
I ain't no shit. I see you, Chuck. No, I ain't talking. I'm outside. No, you ain't outside. You in the crib. I'm in somebody's crib, but I just been outside. Man, you don't even drink, man. You a kid. Stop acting like you really drinking, man. I'm trying to catch your ass drunk. Not happening. I'm trying to catch you drunk. When I'm drunk, I'm be super prepared, man. Your ass be out here. I was drunk. I was just drunk recently. Your ass be out here loose.
Now you got 2 people from 2 different generations. One from the old school Chicago, and then you got the young boy on the bottom from the new school Chicago. And just look at the way they communicate with each other. Like, look at the difference. Look at the difference. Like, BAYZOO was a monster. He was a monster.
Like a thought. Hey, I'm ready to catch your ass drunk. I ain't gonna catch you. You with the gang? You with the gang? Huh? Gang? Y'all all type of shit, man. I don't even know how to throw the ass up. How you throw all that? Come on, y'all type of shit. Come on, don't start that. Y'all all type of shit now, man. Man, stop that, man. We're gonna keep it real. We ain't all types of
Touch Buddy, 757. What else y'all is, gang?
That's gang now. All them gang now.
That's game on my ass, man. Y'all might as well go up north and recruit. Yeah.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying to you. You can't say that because y'all was just, before you was there, y'all was just Dog Pound, The Foggy, Brain Dead. All of them was in this video. This ain't what you want. I had everybody in that video.
Stop that, man. Who the sick clicked up with?
Yes, you would. Well, I'm telling you.
And look, we don't want to be real, for we ain't gonna be on here not being real,
I'm just keeping it
bro. I just said before you went to jail, bro.
False accusations. Y'all got that bad, though.
Man, listen, before you went to jail, now if you came home, you might ain't fucking with all of them. But that's what I'm saying.
Before you went to jail, block that you just said, besides probably certain individuals, we don't do no clicking, boy, on cars. That was the outside looking in. That's y'all thought. That's why y'all picked up with everybody.
Oh no, shit, they fuck with us. We fuck with us,
man. Don't backdoor some of the.
You can't say you can't say Ja Rule.
He BAYZOO basically out wording him. He's out. He's running circles around young boy. The young boy he got the street lingo, but he didn't master the street lingo like BAYZOO mastered it. Like, look, listen to how he talked to him. Like, y'all listen how he spin his own words and bring it right back to him. Like, so y'all thought that we was just like, picking any names for our gangs and we switching different sets and we got all type of sets going on, and that's why y'all started just recruiting everybody, huh? Y'all might sort of recruit up north. Like, he's confusing young boy.
And young money been 10 years. You can't say 35th. 35th.
Oh,
You said 757.
Locked in. That's the only block, but all the other shit.
35th? How 35th wasn't?
35th was nobody's 2011-12, man.
Man, you can't.
You know that. They know that.
That's to you. That's to you.
Right. What you on though, gang?
I don't know shit. I'm chilling, man.
You ain't getting off the wood today,
bro. Yeah, man, I'm fit too.
Stay smirking and smiling shit, bro. I'm funny to you, bro.
Cause you keep asking what I'm on, man. I'm chilling, man. I can't be happy. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm always happy.
You all be smiling, bro. Sorry, think your ass prefer to man.
Man, get your goof ass out of here, man.
Hell no. I'm bored, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm dry, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm finna move to Mexico, man. Start a new life, bro. I'm scared.
Oh, no, I ain't never moving out of Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
I love it here.
Make it here.
You said make it here.
Sure.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it to 100 years.
Sure.
I'm gonna be one of the last ones standing.
Yeah, you know what?
You see? You heard 051? Did y'all hear him? He said, I'm gonna be the last one standing. Y'all wouldn't believe me if I tell y'all this. But everybody thinks they'll be the last man standing. That's why it continues to happen.
How to move. Duck that taco.
Nah, I ain't ducking my taco. Just say you said it right the first time. I know how to move. I ain't ducking my taco.
You know how to move. Right, I'm gonna give that to you. I can't find your way. You definitely know how to move.
I'm seeing what I want to be seen.
Shoot that money, man.
Ain't nobody gambling today.
Let's play cards.
You don't even play cards, bro. You weren't even playing cards in the county, so don't tell me to play cards.
All right. Hey, yo, your dick on my live on 4th grade.
She told you guys the holiday. What the fuck is that?
You don't suck folks' dick.
What's funny, huh?
Look, you looking at it now. You finna go follow her. Chill thirsty ass out.
BAYZOO, he trying to bring young boy out the house. That's why he trying to tell him, like, yo, come. Yo, what you doing today? Yo, what you up to? Yo, come play cards. That's why young boy was like, yo, you don't even play cards, because he knows a game is like a chess mental game that's going on between the two. They playing chess right now, but BAYZOO, he just got more pieces. He's checkmate. He checkmating little homie. But
Like he chase this shit.
No, them, I'll be blocking fans.
Your ass finna go chase this shit, boy.
Well, I'll be blocking them when they say
why I on 4-6 shit.
Like you right here, what's his name? King Chaos. He talking about Melly, it's your turn. I'm blocking.
Big wise. Why on 4-6 shit? On Photo Grade, you got my shit busting, boy. Anytime I'm tweaking with the op.
Well, hell no, you ain't finna be saying no YM 4-6 shit, man. We just cooler right now. We ain't no motherfucking YM 4-6 shit.
Boy, you know that. Mercy, y'all don't want me on your.
you heard him. He said, "Yo, every time I'm on here tweaking with the app, he said, yo, my shit going up." You see what people like? These dudes are like characters to people. When these dudes die, it's just like, okay, is another character gone. They turn into like characters. Like if you're playing like Call of Duty or, you know, what's the name of that game? Grand Theft Auto. They become just characters. It's like not everybody's on them. You see, he's like, yo, my live is jumping because us. They like beef. They like chaos. The people want to see y'all die.
Y'all side.
Man, we don't want. Fuck, I don't want you on my motherfucking side, dude.
Me, man.
Man, I don't want you on my side.
That's why your homie don't be trying. That's why your homie don't be trying to pull an MC card. You hear me?
See, that's the thing. I can't pull no MC card, and I ain't MC.
I'm BD shit.
Now I don't pull that card in there either. You hear that? I don't pull that card either. I'm what I am. I'm getting money. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Your ass ain't no real BD. That's what.
Man, listen, you know what they going to hear. They good. You know what they
Who you with, man?
Hey, I ain't with nobody, you know.
Ain't with all these
lame
ass niggas, man. Who is that, bro?
Nah, I ain't with them.
Now, from the outside looking in, people thought two people was having.
Dang, you know, BAYZOO was an OG. When you could sit on a live, you could tell another youngin' gang member, like, cause you ain't no real gang member. This dude took a bullet in his foot, and you telling him he ain't no real gang member. You see, he didn't really say nothing, right? You see, 051 didn't really say nothing. Any other dude would have been like, yo, what? I ain't a real. He didn't even say nothing. He just like, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Dude was probably like, man, I'm done with this shit, man. I got shot in the foot. But at the end, they got him. He died just like the rest of them, 051. Died just like the rest of them.
Having casual conversation on live. But little did people know, who wasn't aware of the situation, they was really enemies. And there was really blood in the streets. Now THF, BAYZOO would later speak on this live, but that wouldn't come till years later. But unfortunately, for 051 Melly, he would surely lose his life. September 1st, 2019, 051 Melly, a member of Chicago street gang 051 Young Money, was shot and killed at a house party in the Woodlawn area. It was around 2:45 a.m. inside of a residence in the 6100 block of South Street. Melly, a.k.a. Yarmel Williams, was just 27 years old, suffering from numerous gunshot wounds to the body, and was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he was pronounced deceased. May he rest in peace. A love of condolences to his family. A 30
Dead like the rest of them. Young boy. Looked like a little boy in that picture. Young brown boy gone. All because he want to be part of a gang called 051. It's laughable, man. It's laughable. And I'm not laughing at, you know, the situation. I'm laughing at like why, like the reason why these guys are dying.
34-year-old woman was hit in the foot and took herself to St. Bernard Hospital, where she is listed in good condition. Police said witnesses had been uncooperative with the investigation. It was rumored that week, Melly had allegedly shot up a home of a rival Taekwondo World gang member who had his girlfriend and a baby inside. And this was allegedly retaliation. But nonetheless, everybody who was beefing with 051 Young Money started to celebrate, as well as THF. Now, fast forward a few years, Zoo, Dirk, and King Von weren't just associates. They were brothers in arms. In 2014, King Von was arrested for a murder in Chicago and ended up sitting down for over 3 years. During that time, Dirk and THF Zoo stayed solid. Shortly after, THF BAYZOO would get arrested as well. It was for another murder. He would get arrested at Lord Dirk House. But after waiting for some years behind bars, waiting to go to trial, the charges were dropped for both King Von and THF BAYZOO. They came home around the same time and decided to drop music. They dropped the track titled Beat That Body, with over 13 million views, I ain't counting, released 7 years ago.
Them my motherfucking partners. We gon' have speed, ain't no fucking pulling over. Pull up on.
And then they did an interview with a well-known platform.
I ain't gonna lie, that was my jam. I ain't gonna even front on this platform. That was my jam.
Called 16 Shot, over 500,000 views and counting. They talked about that experience incarcerated, how long they served, what was their plans next. Check out a clip.
Y'all won't believe it, but King Von, the Chicago rapper that passed away in Atlanta, yo, the same way 50 Cent created a classic album on his first try, well, maybe not his first try, but you know, King Von created a classic album. Anybody out there disagree, let me know, but I doubt it.
No nigga come slide on no bitch or nothing like that.
I'm not, hell no.
Y'all don't bullshit like that. Alright, what about you can speak on your upbringing, you know how it was growing up in your hood?
Yeah, roaches, rats, all types of shit. Snakes, rats, roaches.
So what's some things you probably experienced that most people probably, you know, never went through or wouldn't know what it's like?
Same shit they had on. Doing niggas go through probably, you know. Death, chill, shit like that. Regular shit. Park, motherfucker broke as hell.
Look at him. Look at his face when he got asked that question. Yo, y'all gotta know body language, man. Look at his face. Like, it's traumatizing. Like, he don't even want to think about it. When he asked King Von that question, King Von probably got like a million images flash back in front of him. A million.
They're trying to get some money and shit.
True. So what's one of the craziest stories you could tell us about?
Oh, no, I can't tell you no story. I'm seeing,
Yo, he said, nah, I can't. He said, nah, I can't tell you no story. What story you want to, you want the 3 little pigs? I'll tell you that story.
let me see what story I can tell you about.
You know, gotta be not hot, just something crazy.
Look, he looking at Bay. You see him? He looking at BAYZOO like, what story should I tell him? Like, BAYZOO's the OG, so he gotta get his okay. Like, look at him.
One time we was out of town, Steve, funny as hell. Hey, that's good.
You didn't hear him say, can I tell the story? Like he said that underneath his breath. Can I tell the story?
Yeah, this thing
We be telling that story. We was growing up. When we was growing, we used to throw rocks at cars and shit. And this man got out and started chasing. That was one crazy day right there.
They smart. They telling the story of that was in their childhood. The interview want like a story like he want like, yo, we went to this dude crib and we shot him up. We kidnapped the girl and we took her home and she cooked us dinner. Like he want one of those type of stories.
we can't really say like what type of like, you know. See, I've been in jail. I just did 3.5, then 4. Me and Zook used to be bodies and shit. Like that's the story we can tell. They charged us with some bodies we ain't doing shit. We beat the bitches. That's the story.
Yeah, I see you drop.
You heard King Von. These are real murderers, man. King Von say, yo, that's the story we could tell. We could tell the ones that we didn't do anything because we beat the bodies. He's saying, yo, we only telling the stories where we was tried in court and we was found not guilty by 12. That's it.
The song Beat the Body or whatever, that's what bro right here, Zoo.
Yeah, featuring Zoo on me and Zoo on Beat the Body.
Real members, man. Official made it out this shit. You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
So where y'all get the concept of that song from, as far as?
I was real life, you know? That's just what happened. It's really told what happened.
So y'all was locked up for the same shit, different shit, or?
Different shit, man. Same case.
Same charges with different, different things.
Shit. When y'all got booked for that, y'all believe y'all was coming home, or you?
Yo, it looked like BAYZOO probably trained all of them how to shoot and hunt other black men down, just like them. It seems like he was one of those dudes they was young and he was the older member, and he was the one like putting the guns in their hand. You know what I mean? Like this is how we do over here. You want to be over here? This is what we do. The hood is infested with guys like him. The hood is infested with guys like Bay. No offense. But they are poison to the kids in society that's coming up.
Like, and it's over
You
with.
know you gotta have it in your head, like, hey, I'm finna get out. You know, everybody gotta have that.
It's a tough
Yeah, I'm
fight.
finna get the fuck
fight,
out.
man. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say on your strong side. You gotta come from under this shit, man. Go harder.
But in real life, you know, that shit is looking ugly. So I'm to,
Only the strong survive. Only the strong survive. You heard him? You heard him? If you're not strong, get out, man, before it's too late. Before it's too late. I would say RIP, but I don't know, man. I mean, the man said, don't pray for me, homie, when I die. So I'ma just say, man, stay up. Sometimes, man, the real ones, man, you gotta come to terms with yourself. Like, yo, you gotta know when to change. You gotta know when to say, yo, enough is enough. Like, I survived it all. I have nothing else to prove. I beat bodies. You know what I'm saying? I got a story. I could actually write a book. I could actually make t-shirts with just my face on it, BAYZOO, and make $1 million. You know, it's so much that I could do, especially at the time when King Von was at his prime. He could have did so much, but like I always say, the decisions you make in life is what really shapes you, not your environment. Like and subscribe. Thank y'all for showing love and continue to watch. Stay up.